what's up, Slunts? Joker here, and today is finally the release date for The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. Well, technically it comes out at midnight tonight in England, but it comes out 7 p.m. Eastern here in the US, so 4 p.m. Pacific, so you could be playing it as early as 4 o'clock this afternoon if you live over on the West Coast. And in response to that, Nvidia has gone ahead and released one of their Game Ready drivers, specifically geared towards The Witcher 3, adding in SLI profile for the game, so that if you're running SLI, you can go ahead, get this driver, and then be able to take advantage of multi-GPU configurations, which is definitely of interest to me since I'm running two 980s. So they got out the new driver 352.86, which is the driver number. It's a WHQL driver. It's not a beta driver, so it's a full release. So if you're going to be playing The Witcher 3 tonight, tomorrow, you should definitely go download this driver. And if you're using SLI, it should be no question. You should definitely be downloading this driver, because otherwise you're not going to be able to use SLI. Now, along with releasing the driver, Nvidia also posted a new video which sort of showcased some of the GameWorks features which they've worked into the game, like the Hairworks, which is going to be present on Geralt, and some of the creatures in the world. So they put out a video showcasing that and showing a comparison between what it looks like when you're using the Nvidia GameWorks versus not using the GameWorks. And also on this article was one thing I was actually quite pleased to see as an SLI user. They put in a screenshot which shows Afterburner and the usage it's putting on the two cards at 3840 by 2160, so Ultra HD resolution. And at that resolution, they are running at over 60 frames and using only 3.5 gigabytes of video memory, which is pretty impressive for 4K, that they were able to get video memory down that low. So I think based on that screenshot anyway, which is obviously just in one area, we're not seeing the entire scope of the world, so other areas could be more taxing than that. But that's pretty good if they're able to do that with 4K. So I think if people out there are playing on 1080p, and they're running like 3 gig cards, like a 780, something like that, I think you're going to be absolutely just fine. Once again, we'll have to wait and see until the game actually releases and we get to play it, but that's a pretty good sign right there. And also the SLI scaling, because it is using 99% on one card, 98% on the other card. So pretty much fully utilizing the cards there in SLI, and that's something I always look to see, and hopefully that stays consistent through the entire game, because that's one of the worst things that can happen with the SLI is if your frame rate just drops and then you notice that your GPUs aren't actually being utilized in some areas, then that's just really, really depressing. It's like, man, I've got all this horsepower in my system, and because of, either a poor optimization or a poor SLI profile, my GPUs aren't being fully utilized. And at least in this one particular screenshot, it is being fully utilized, and I hope that does extend through the entire world of The Witcher, because otherwise I'm going to be extremely disappointed. So I am happy to see that Nvidia got this driver out in time, because they were cutting it just a little bit closer than most Game Ready drivers they put out. Usually they have it up a few days or even sometimes weeks in advance before a game comes out, so they did cut it kind of close, but I'm happy they did get it out in time, as I'm planning to stream the game tonight over on my Twitch channel, which I'll put a link to down in the description below, as well as the address somewhere here on the screen. And later on, when I do actually go live around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to tweet it out, put it on the Facebook page, so if you're following me on there, then you'll be able to see all of that information as I go live. But it should be 6:30 Eastern. I'll probably start streaming and just, kind of talk to you guys, interact, and wait for the game to actually release at 7 p.m. And then we'll go ahead and playing, and I'll play for a couple of hours. I don't want to play too late tonight, because I do want to get some videos out this evening, actually. I want to do a couple of videos this evening, probably, once I get on the game and I can see what the performance is like, and try to get, some more content over here onto the YouTube channel, and try to, sort of beat some other channels out to the market, hopefully, and hopefully get some new viewers onto the channel, because that always helps. And when new games come out, it's critical to sort of be on the ball with this kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward to playing this game, in case you guys haven't been able to tell by my coverage of The Witcher 3. And this is really the most coverage I've ever put onto a single game before, and a lot of that is to contribute with the growth of the channel, and just, wanting to interact with people more and put more information out there as much as I can, as, news stories become available and things like that. So I look forward to continuing this type of coverage for games in the future. So if you guys enjoyed The coverage I gave to The Witcher 3, I'm hoping to do the same for games like Batman, Arkham Knight, and Battlefront later this year. And, whatever games come out basically in the holidays later this year. Still got to wait until E3, so we actually know what the release schedule is like for like Q4, Q3 2015. So stick a thumb up below on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to go ahead and download the new Nvidia Geforce driver 352.86 WHQL. That's a mouthful. I'll put a link down in the description below to the Geforce page so you guys can go check out the information for that. But hopefully I do see you guys tonight on the stream. Besides that, I'll catch you sluts next time. Turn up!